evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tullahoma choir students are harmonizing their way through state competitions. We stop by the annual Burns Dinner, and the Tullahoma Sports Council inducts several new members into their Hall of Fame. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Get ready to make a splash for a cause. The Duck River Watershed Society invites you to its third annual Spring Cleanup event on Saturday, March 2nd from noon until 3 at the Fire Lake Public Use and Boat Ramp area in Manchester, Tennessee. Be part of the movement for sustainability, health, and education for the Duck River, America's most diverse waterway, home to over 650 aquatic species and water supply for more than 300,000 people. Mark your calendars and register to meet us at River Forge Road on March 2nd. Let's clean up, team up, and make a splash together.
Parkview Senior Living, active, independent senior living at its finest.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School had 3 students, Ann Duncan, Wesley Hanson, and Peyton Pinniger, named to the ACDA, short for American Choral Directors Association, Southern Regional Honor Choir. In total, Tullahoma City Schools had 7 students represented to participate in their respective ACDA Southern Regional Honor Choirs, while West Middle School had 4 students qualify, as previously mentioned in a December news release. In February, these Tullahoma High School students will travel to Louisville, Kentucky to participate in the ACDA Southern Regional Conference. They will join the other members for the 3-day conference, which takes place February 21st through the 24th. Tullahoma High School junior Hannah Warda was selected for the All-State Chorus, while senior Ann Duncan was named an alternate. The All-State Chorus will perform at Tennessee Music Educators Annual State Conference at the Opryland Hotel on Saturday, April 13th. Tullahoma High School also saw Wesley Hanson, Valerie Pacheco, Aaliyah Morris, Peyton Pinniger, and Alina Spector named to the Freshman Honor Choir. Those students performed with the Freshman Honor Choir on January 25th at Bel Air Baptist Church in Murfreesboro. Joellen Turrentine, Shelby Penny, Ezekiel Noon, Alex Tobit, Hannah Warda, and Ann Duncan were also named to the Middle Tennessee Vocal Association Mid-State Chorus. The MTVA Mid-State Chorus performed last November in Murfreesboro. THS Director of Choral Activities, Melissa Hines, said, quote, "The THS choir program has many extremely talented singers. Students have performed exceptionally well at auditions for various ensembles around the state and the country. This is a testament to the students' hard work and parents' involvement and dedication to their child's music education." End quote. Congratulations to all the winners and good luck in all the upcoming competitions. News Leader's John Gray headed out to St. Barnabas Episcopal Church on Saturday night for the annual Burns Dinner. He brought back this video of the festivities.
Fair for your honest soncy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Aboon them all ye take your place, panch, tripe, or therum. Weel are you worthy of a grace, as long as my arm. The groaning trencher, there ye fill. Your hurdies like a distant hill. Your pen would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dew's distill. Like Amber Feed. Give her a haggis.
What makes heroic strife? Fame to fall, fame to fall. What makes heroic strife? Fame to fall. What makes heroic strife? Him with the assassin's knife. Of cut parents' life with bloody war, bloody war. Of cut parents' life with bloody war. Then let your schemes allayed in the state, in the state. Then let your schemes allayed in the state. Then let your schemes allayed, let go the rains and sun, and leave your man undone and take his fate, take his way.
wild was I, a good and noble breed, with golden hair all over my back, and antlers on my head, and legs as long as any deer, and hoofs and neck and tail, and eyes so soft and gentle, and a heart so pure and frail. But then you caught and killed me, pulled off my golden coat, pulled off my head, my legs, my tail, and stitched me like a stoat. You boiled me till my insides cooked, and planked me on a plate. You cut me like a barley stook, and watched my bag deflate. You served me up with tatties all piled up with heaps, and then disgraced my noble breed by eating me with heaps. You gorged yourself like tinkers, you ate my insides out, you drooled my gravy down your chin, and wiped it with your clute. But now the feasting's over, and you sit there, fair replete, my empty bag lies in the plate, and my crumbs beneath your feet. But I'll ask one final question, and I hope it breaks your hearts. It's just to keep the record straight. Who ate my private parts?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
There's a lot of talk about the risks associated with the COVID-19 vaccine, but the reality is, it's safer than going for a run. Give it a shot. Find a free appointment today at covid19.tn.gov.
Welcome back. News leaders Philip Scoggins attended the Tullahoma Area Chamber's membership banquet on Friday night and brought back video of the honorees. In this clip, Kristen Brietta is named Ambassador of the Year.
I stand before you today with immense pleasure and gratitude as we gather to recognize an exceptional individual within our community. It is an honor to present the Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce Ambassador of the Year. Award to somebody whose commitment and involvement have truly set her apart. In 2022, Kristen Briette joined our ambassador program. Put the drink down. And from the very start, she demonstrated an unparalleled dedication to our community. Kristen's involvement in various committees, including military affairs, 40 Under 40, and the Christmas parade, showcases her eagerness to actively contribute and make a difference. This year, Kristen's impact reached new heights as she played a pivotal role in the success of our Christmas parade. Her instrumental volunteer work demonstrated not only her dedication, but also her ability to lead with passion and enthusiasm. Beyond her time, Kristen generously donated office furniture to the Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce, embodying the spirit of community support. Kristen wears multiple hats in her daily life, balancing her roles as a financial advisor with Edward Jones, a loving wife, and a devoted mother. Her commitment doesn't stop here. She also lends her expertise to her family farm, showcasing the depth of her dedication to both work and family. This evening, we celebrate Kristen Briette not only for her professional achievements, but also for the positive impact that she has made within the Chamber and the broader Tullahoma community. It is through individuals like Kristen that our community thrives and grows. Kristen, your passion, your commitment, and your selfless contributions have not gone unnoticed. May this honor serve as a token of our appreciation for all that you do to make Tullahoma a better place for all of us. It's with great pleasure that we present you with the Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce Ambassador of the Year Award.
Well, now I look 12 feet tall. Good grief. I am so blessed to be a part of this community. I haven't been here very long, but this small town and the people that I've met have all been so amazing. And I like to say that volunteering is my church, and it's such an honor that I have to be able to serve this community and help my clients and help the chamber in any way I can, and I look forward to doing that many years to come. So thank you.
In this clip, we see Greg Gressel being awarded the Citizen of the Year.
What an honor to have the opportunity to present Citizen of the Year. Everyone in this room knows how hard this person works because we see him everywhere. He is a champion for community organizations that he represents, and he makes a difference for each and every one of them. If I were to make a list of all the things he's involved in, you would get tired just hearing the long list of organizations he serves, as a nomination included at least 17 that he serves in faithfully. Each group is incredibly fortunate to have a servant leader in their midst, leading by example and taking on efforts with passion and purpose. Each person whose life is touched by the dedication he has shown is inspired and blessed. I count myself as one of the blessed as I see him working alongside our chamber board as a valued member, but also volunteering with Girl Scout Troop 2163. Our own Mr. Greg. As troop leader, I've witnessed him be the same motivator, encourager, mentor, listener, and positive male role model for the girls in his care. Greg Gressel has had a long history of involvement in his community, and he's received numerous awards for this service. He's been dedicated to performing arts, serving as performing arts director and chair of the Tullahoma Arts Council. He's also been involved in civic organizations such as Kiwanis Club and the Rotary Club, and he serves, as I mentioned, on our board at the Tullahoma Chamber. In addition to this, he has served in scouting for many years as Scoutmaster, Assistant Scoutmaster, running the Elk River Boys Scout District. He actively participates in his church and has served in numerous musical capacities. Greg Gressel is a person who doesn't run away from the hard work and effort it takes to lead. He is a person who sees the problem and goes toward it. Someone who stands in the arena and always steps up for his community. Our Citizen of the Year for 2023 is Greg Gressel.
Wow, that's some incredible words. Thank you. I was told on my way up here that I had a time limit. And those of you who know me know that I can speak forever about what I'm passionate about. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity. When I look out over this group of people and think that it is said that this is who I am, I'm very grateful. So thank you for the opportunity to serve. I believe that you are your best self when you're doing something for somebody else. So thank you for the opportunity to do and to be all that I could be with you. I'm grateful to my South Jackson Performing Arts family and the opportunities that we have there and the future that we have ahead of us, and all the opportunities that I've had Thanks be to God, and thank you to my wife and family who have supported me and those nights that they go, okay, what time are you coming home? And that kind of thing. So I appreciate that. I appreciate their involvement in what I do. And I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
More news is coming up in just a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
For many senior citizens, life looks like this, but it doesn't have to. When you make your home at Parkview Senior Living, life after retirement takes on a whole new meaning. Daily exercise options, fun outings, happy hour, game nights, movies and popcorn, arts and crafts, enjoying friends over chef-prepared meals. Parkview Senior Living, where you're always home, but you're never home alone.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Sports Hall of Fame held its annual induction ceremony last Saturday. To start off with, there were two honorees. The first was Brindley Duncan.
Our first honoree is Miss Brindley Duncan. Just recognize Brindley. I'm pleased the Tullahoma Sports Council likes to recognize the achievements and accomplishments of young people of Tullahoma and honor and recognize those who have excelled. Miss Duncan, as an 8th grader last year at East Middle School, captured 2 state titles, including breaking her own state record in the 800-meter run. As a 7th grader at 13 years of age, she won the Tennessee Middle School Athletic Association race with a run of 2 minutes, 26.67 seconds in the 800-meter run. This past year, she beat that record on her way to winning the race in 2 minutes, 24.31 seconds. Before setting the state mark in the 800-meter run that day, Miss Duncan had already become a state champion in the 1600-meter run. Remarkable. She won with a record time of 5 minutes, 31 seconds. Miss Duncan is a THS freshman and participates in track, cross country, soccer, and basketball. A point of personal privilege. Back when I was mayor, I would sometimes be asked to participate in 5K fundraisers. I learned later they only invited me because they needed someone dependable to come in last. 7 years ago, I was in a 5K race at Robert E. Lee Elementary School. Brindley was there. She would have been 8 or 9 years old. I remember thinking before the race that I would pace Brindley for the first half mile or so, and if she couldn't keep up, I would slow down not to embarrass her. About a quarter of a mile in, a little flash went by me. I remember thinking, what was that? Well, at the end of the 5K, when I arrived, Brindley had already finished her Gatorade and a banana. Ladies and gentlemen, our first honoree, Miss Brindley Duncan.
I'd just like to say that I am very honored to be here today to get this award, and I would like to thank my coach that helped me throughout the year, Coach Clemens, and my very special friend that I ran and she paced me and she pushed me, Lily Story. Also, I'd like to thank my parents who dealt with the before race and the before state because I was very nervous, and they also helped push me and gave me the hydration and the food that I needed before every race. I'd also like to thank God for giving me the ability to do what I do today, because I would not be able to do it without His gift that He's given me, and I am very grateful for it. I thank you all for letting me be here today and receive this gift.
The other honoree was Lily Story.
Our second honoree traveled from Louisville, Kentucky to be with us tonight. Lily Story is our second honoree. Ms. Story graduated from THS in 2023. She is being recognized for setting a state record for high school students in the 800-meter run, not once, but 2 years in a row. Her best time is 2 minutes and 20.6 seconds. Ironically, that is my best time as well in the 100-yard dash. At age 5, Lily began playing soccer and describes the sport as very important in her life. She played soccer at middle school for the Action Elite Soccer Club for 2 years. At THS, she played soccer, was captain of the Lady Cats, and recognized as an all-district player. Miss Story earned a track and field scholarship at the University of Louisville, where she is a freshman. Again, a quick point of personal privilege. Over the past Christmas holidays, many college freshmen were enjoying time off with family and friends. Not Lily. When I would enter a Tullahoma Fitness Center last month, or in December, I noticed a young lady really getting after it on a stationary bike. When I passed by her, I noticed she had already been pedaling hard for 20 minutes. I went on about my business. Over an hour later, as I was leaving, Miss Story was still pedaling fast. I introduced myself. As a curious fellow, I wanted to know her story. Lily let me know, oh, I do this for a couple of hours every day to keep in shape. Friends, that kind of effort daily takes dedication, persistence, stamina, skill, and other things I can't even imagine. But that's why Miss Story is a state champion twice. Ladies and gentlemen, our second honoree, Miss Lily Story.
I would just like to say thank you to everyone here for having me tonight, and also thank you to everyone supporting me on my athletic journey. Huge thank you to Coach Clemens for always pushing me to be the best runner and person that I can be, and shout out to Brinley and KG for being there at practices with me and giving me someone that I could help potentially be a future of this Tullahoma High School program and pushing you guys to achieve greatness. And also, I would like to thank my mom, because without her, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you for always believing in me and making me the best human I could always be. I'm looking forward to representing Tullahoma during my college career at the University of Louisville, and thank you guys.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get ready to make a splash for a cause. The Duck River Watershed Society invites you to its 3rd annual spring cleanup event on Saturday, March 2nd from noon until 3 at the Fire Lake Public Use and Boat Ramp area in Manchester, Tennessee. Be part of the movement for sustainability, health, and education for the Duck River, America's most diverse waterway, home to over 650 aquatic species and water supply for more than 300,000 people. Mark your calendars and register to meet us at River Forge Road on March 2nd. Let's clean up, team up, and make a splash together.
Welcome back. The Tennessee Department of Transportation, in cooperation with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, has awarded $21 million in federal funds for electric vehicle fast charging stations across Tennessee. 31 EV fast charging locations are needed to fill gaps along the state's designated alternative fuel corridors, which include Tennessee's interstates and Highway 64. The Tennessee Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Deployment Plan details how, with federal funding, the state will install EV charging infrastructure and support the establishment of an interconnected EV network across the nation. Deputy Governor and TDOT Commissioner Butch Ely said, quote, Tennessee has been home to the automotive industry since the 1980s. Those automakers are growing electric vehicle manufacturing. With these federal dollars, Tennessee is investing in its future and paving the way to lead the nation as an EV epicenter. We want to ensure that drivers in any vehicle can safely get across the state from Mountain City to Memphis, end quote. Federal funding through the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program allocated $88 million for Tennessee over 5 years. TDOT and TDEC developed a Notice of Funding Opportunity to solicit applications for the grant funding. 167 applications were received from 23 different applicants, comprised of both public and private entities. 10 of these applicants will be awarded contracts to establish 30 new charging locations throughout the state. These awardees will purchase, install, own, operate, maintain, and report on the program-funded EV charging infrastructure. Over the next year, TDOT will be working with the contracted awardees and hopes to have stations on the ground within 2 years. The nearest upcoming location to Coffee County on I-24 will be Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, Inc. at Exit 89 at a projected cost of $1.1 million. And stay with us, your weather forecast is coming up after these messages.
Get ready to make a splash for a cause. The Duck River Watershed Society invites you to its 3rd annual spring cleanup event on Saturday, March 2nd from noon until 3 at the Fire Lake Public Use and Boat Ramp area in Manchester, Tennessee. Be part of the movement for sustainability, health, and education for the Duck River, America's most diverse waterway, home to over 650 aquatic species and water supply for more than 300,000 people. Mark your calendars and register to meet us at River Forge Road on March 2nd. Let's clean up, team up, and make a splash together.
Hi, my name is Ringo, here at Barkview Senior Living. They're human-friendly. That's why I love it here, and so does my senior human. When they want a bite, they get chef-prepared meals, and so do I. Movies in the theater, day trips, walks on the trail, and other senior humans to play with. The grass and the grounds are exquisite. It's everything my human needs to be healthy and active. Barkview. A Parkview Senior Living, for your dog's best friend, you.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1937 at 77 degrees. The record low was in 1899 at -2 degrees. The average high for this day is 51, and the average low is 30. Mostly cloudy for tonight with a low of 49. Showers expected for Friday with a high of 61 and a low of 56. And showers possible on Saturday with a high of 63 and a low of 47. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Stay safe. Have a great evening.